Hello, KAD. Do you remember what that is? Okay. If not, refer to the first video. You don't know your name. Would you just sit down and read, Cousin Crystal? Fine. Okay, got my Montana hat on in case it rains. Well, I don't really wear this kind of stuff here because, you know, I'm all grown up now and my head's shaved. So, why did I shave my head? Kind of nosy. I shaved my head because I like it shaved. The hair is like, ugh, I just like it shaved. Okay, so, you know how the Montana hats go, right? Where you can make them do anything you want, right? How's that? Okay, alright, well the point is, see, my ears is the problem. Okay, anyways, this isn't why I called you. Oh, I didn't call you. Okay, we're going to read a book. You ready? Oh, wait, first I want to tell you something. Bigfoot. So, when I was your age, my dad had worked in a logging camp in Oregon, Cascadia, Oregon, of which I got to visit summer before last. And so this is like 40 million years ago, which translates as about 40 years ago. And he was working out in the woods on a logging unit, and there was something running alongside of them, which he described as a Bigfoot, and it was going 40 miles an hour. So they were on this logging road, and they were just, you know, and it was keeping up with them. And so I never disbelieved that they existed. I always just kind of knew it was a matter of fact and no big deal. And so fast forward to, so that was when I was young, like I said, your age. And then when I was like 19, I went to see my, his daughters, so that'd be my stepsister in Oregon in that same area. And we were getting ready for her wedding and stuff. I think it was the night before or the night after. And I was out with her in her big old truck, you know, like they got the mud trucks in Montana, the big old tires, just this big, beautiful brown old truck. And I had my driver's license. I had got it when I was 16 there in Montana. Gotta get your driver's license right away, right? And my dad taught me how to drive. We'll talk about that another time. Anyway, so my sister was having fun, and it was dark, and we were way up on a forest road, way up in the mountains, pitch black. And she gets out, so it's her friend and me, like the 19-year-old. She was probably like 25. She's like 5 or 6 years older than me. She drove up, I sat in the middle, her friend, right, and we're in the front of this truck. So they get out, I'm sitting in the truck, and they get out, and my sister's just having a fun, great time. She gets up on the hood of the car, and she's dancing, and we're in loud music, both cars open. And then her friend got up there, and they're both dancing on the hood, and then they're dancing on the ground, and then I get out and walk around the back. My sister's here, and I'm here, and then my cousin's here. Not my cousin, her friend. I'm Cousin Crystal. This is Cousin Crystal, coming at you live. And like I said, we're up in the mountains at night. And I look over, like right next to us, and there was 2 red eyes. Just bright red eyes. And I don't know if I like tapped my sister or what, but somehow got her attention, and I got her to look, and she jumped, and then the friend looked, and we just jumped in the truck, and I drove down the mountain. She drove up, but we just drove out of there. And later I'd studied that red eyes was one of the things that people saw that saw a Bigfoot. It wasn't no mistaking it. It wasn't, it wasn't just something like on some farm or some reflector or some, you know, it was red eyes right there next to me. And so I'm not threatening. I never heard noises. It just was like, obviously seemed probably curious, but I wasn't going to stick around. Anyway, there's my Bigfoot story. So today we're going to read, are you ready? Ta-da! Dr. Suess. So, oh, the thinks you can think. Oh, the thinks you can think. I love saying that. I read a lot of Dr. Suess when I was young. I learned to read about the age 6 or 7. And I say that a lot. So instead of saying things you can think, I say thinks you can think. Because I like that better. All right, so Dr. Suess, oh, the thinks you can think. Okay. And I guess, I thought that was fish, but I guess it's like who's. Are you familiar with Dr. Seuss? Like Whoville and such things? Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read this because I think that would be entertaining. Oh, the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. Nobody! I cannot see the words! Hold on a second. Oh, right, there it is. You know how some of the older folks go like this to see? Oh, that does work. Okay. Oh, the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. Nobody can think up the thinks that Dr. Seuss thinks. This is a book beginning readers will love. That's you. You love this book. They'll find that the sentences are short and easy to read. Blah, 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 blah. This is like grown-up stuff, right? And the rhymes are catchy and funny. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And the rhymes are catchy. Oh, and they repeat. Okay, I repeated that. Okay, recognizable words, blah, blah, blah. It's the kind of book that children would love to read and think about all by themselves. Keep in mind this was written quite some time. They didn't know that they had like super duper supernatural super brains like the KAD group I'm speaking to now. Okay. Woohoo! You can think up some birds. That's what you can do. You can think about yellow or you can think about blue. Yellow, blue. Blue, 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 blue. Everything's blue. Don't ever do that. Ugh. Oh, let's see. 1975. I was 5 years old. I was 5. Nope. None of your moms were born. Okay then. Now what have we got here? What is going on here? What is this? Like a candy cane forest or something? And like some sort of a hairy antelope? I don't know. Let's find out. You can think about red. You can think about pink. You can think of a horse. Oh, the things you can think. Now see, that's what's so cool about things you can think and things you can think. I saw this as candy canes. Or it could be like palm trees made of candy cane. And you just go, just kidding. And that is a horse? Well, of course it's a horse. Don't look like a horse to me. Looks like a hairy antelope. See? Have you guys seen an antelope? No, they're in the other part of the state. Okay. What's going on here? Let's look at it before we read it, okay? So, we got purple palm trees. Clearly Dr. Seuss, right? We got... So you get to make up a name. If you don't know what something is, you get to make it up. That's what's so fun. And if we just read the words and you had no pictures, you get to make the pictures up. That's what I love about reading. You are the projector in your own mind. I show you the picture so you have a picture. But if you don't know the words, you make up your own words. And if you have the words and you don't know the picture, you make up your own picture in your head. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Oh, the things you can think up, if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going by. So apparently, this is a guff. I'm so going to write you guys some poems and books, because I can rhyme, like, better than this. I don't even know what a guff is, right? Like a guff. Guff to me is like, guffaw, like a grumpy old man, guff. Right? Let's just chalk this up as we should have made up the words because they would have been better. So, oh my gosh, this prince of some foreign land made of banana and grapes. And they went out into the forest and they got the prince, which had a really long poodle-like tail. It was like the poodle into infinity. Much like the sorcerer's hat, right? So instead of a bunch of buckets and brooms, we got tails, like poodle tails. Yeah, we got to rewrite this stuff. Okay, I'm not looking at the words. Okay, we're just going to look at the picture. This looks like me, kind of. That's definitely someone in our family. Don't you think? Ooh! Ice cream for everybody. A giant ice cream, and they must be moving fast, or there's a big wind, or it's melting, right? Because you can see the melting. And pickles? Pickles and ice cream. And then some sort of a cake and some sort of an ice cream cocktail. Okay, and then over here we have the theater made out of like banana. We got tea, hot tea. This is just such a cool character. Oh, the thinks you can think, right? Until I tell you what to think. When I tell you what to think, then you'll think what you think. But for now, you get to think what you want to think. What? Look at the fun these guys are having. Okay, what are these words? And you don't have to stop. You can think about schlop. Oh my God. Schlop, schlop, schlop. Beautiful schlop. Beautiful schlop with a cherry on top. Yes, definitely going to write you guys some books. Okay. I'm not saying this isn't a good book, this is a good book. I'm just saying we don't use the word schlop. Oh, I guess I do. Like, what's for dinner? Slop. That would be S-L-O-P. But this is S-C-H-L-O-P-P. Schlop, 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 beautiful schlop. You say, oh, these are rhyming words and kids can remember them. Why would you want to call this schlop? Maybe it's melting. Yeah. I disagree. The pictures are lovely. Peekaboo. Oh, you're too old for peekaboo? Fine. Okay. Whoa! Holy cow. Oh my God. So this one time, okay, see this? This is the houses, and they have this big tether rope, and they have a pool in the air that floats like a balloon, like a flying balloon, or a blimp or something, and then they're swimming in the pool in the air. I saw this show once, and it had a spaceship that had a pool, and they got a little off kilter or off course, like, and so all the water went up, out of the pool. Then it all came down in the pool. That's kind of what that reminded me of. That is neat. I love that. Now let's see what silly words they put to it. You can think about Kitty O'Sullivan Cross in her big balloon swimming pool over her house. I'm very disappointed in these words. I will find you better books. Okay, Kitty O'Sullivan Krause. Why would any kids care about that? Okay, but my story's better. You guys live here, okay? So let's see. D is the oldest, so D lives here, and A is second, and then K lives there, okay? And then you guys have this pool in the air, tethered, and you can climb up this rope and go swimming anytime. It just stays there. It's magic. Yep, that's a much better story. Oh, maybe you're even there. No, you're inside sleeping right now. Uh-oh, Sketty-O. It looks like all of the octopus got loose. Flying baby octopus, that's what we're going to call them. Okay, think of black water. Think up a white sky. Think up a boat. Think of bloogs blowing by. Bloogs. B-L-O-O-G-S. I think I've told you in other videos. I'm 50 years old now. I've never heard of any of this crap. Okay? I don't know what a schlop is. I don't know what a bloog is. I don't know what a krug is. The cock, the boot. What? Alrighty then. There's something mighty suspicious about these books. Alright, what do we got here? Who knows? It looks like all the chicken's hair is gone, and it's went up some staff out of his head and turned blue, like, and become a statue or something. That's some royalty in, like, I Dream a Genie, like Kazam or something. I like the moon. Okay, you can think about night, a night in Nanoop, the birds are asleep, and the 3 moons are up. Okay. Oh, 3 moons. All right. Nanoop. Yeah, these are really easy words for kids to remember. Don't remember any of them because they don't exist in this reality. I've never heard of them. Just a suggestion. Now, there's a picture. That reminds me of a labyrinth. We'll talk about those another day. And these are hairless goose. They wouldn't last in your area because they used to be cold. So they have been de-haired goose, and they're white, and they're flying around on some sort of a happy day. And these are pink palm trees. And it says, you can think about day. A day in the dake. The water is blue and the birds are awake. Again, I can definitely rhyme better than Dr. Snoosh. Dr. Seuss. It's to say, I used to read this stuff. I have never heard of the word daduk, and I don't think it belongs in this book. Let's say, okay, you can think about day, you can think of another way, you can think of what to say, you can call your Aunt May and call it a day. You know, right? You just rhyme. You don't go daduk the baby. Okay, anyway, not making fun of Dr. Seuss, just saying, look at that. Wow. I came up on this pool and there was 100 purple elephants. And I was like, after I coughed, my shock. Wow, that is so beautiful. And more elephants coming in. I'm filming it and all this water's coming down. It's just beautiful, right? Let's see what weird little thing they say about it. Think, and wonder. Wonder and think. How much water can 55 elephants drink? That's a little better. At least we know what the words mean. 55 elephants. Okay. Whoa. I love big mushrooms. I want to live in, you know, you see those fairy tale ones, the little mushroom house, like almost like concrete or hempcrete or something, or stucco, and they're like just these little mushroom cabins. Alright, so these are beautiful mushrooms. They're obviously very big, or this thing is very small. Now this looks like a very scared, hairless dog. Scared because his hair is standing straight up. And some sort of a toucan nose, and some sort of a, like a python for a tail. Let's see if they say all that. You can wonder, how long is the tail of a zong? How long is the tail of a zong? A zong doesn't exist, even in this ding-dong book of poems. Okay? Bong bong. Zong? Again, not my reality. Still a very nice place to visit. Okay. Now, what have we got here? See? Make it up. Try this with some of the books you have. Look at the picture and just make it up. And sometimes we'll do just words. That is so fun too. You just have the words and you make up the pictures in your mind, and we'll talk about that in another video. But, so these look like you went out to your dad's shop and you got a bunch of old metal parts and you welded them together. And then you got some rocks and you made another, what looks like a dinosaur bone, and you're just like lassoing the tooth to do I don't know what kind of shenanigans that might get you hurt and falling off. I don't know if these things walk or move or what. What do you think about those? Let's see what thinks they have to think about it. There are so many thinks that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the Rhine-Rinker Fink? I'll say that's okay to call this a Rhine-Rinker Fink because they made them up. It's all made up. I guess all of reality's made up. Again, never heard of the Rinker Fink. And it doesn't even rhyme. Oh, it rhymes with think. Sometimes when I roll my eyes, there's an earthquake over there. Probably right around you. Or further. One time I rolled my eyes like a... And then in the news right away there was like some earthquake in China, and I was like... Okay, look at this. Okay, this is like some nanos. Like it's just forming. Like all these nanobites, you know, you see in the sci-fi stuff. And then they're forming into some sort of a chicken man. Right? Probably not, but yeah. And then all of these houses, they're the blueberry houses. They're made of blueberry and stucco and hempcrete and some concrete. And then you got these flowers, and they grow on slinkies. And then, oh, there's another nano man. So let's see what they have to say about it. And what would you do if you met a jaboo? J-I-B-B-O-O, a jaboo. A jaboo. No such thing. But if you closed your eyes, if you hadn't seen this weird freaky picture, and you said, what's a jaboo? I don't know. I just keep thinking of jojoba or something that my mom put in her plants for food. Juju. Oh. Anyway, what do you think? Oh my goodness. Arr. Look, little one. remind me of the wizard in the Sorcerer, Mickey and the Sorcerer, when I read you last time. Like, grrr. You ever see the guys, their mustaches go like this and makes them look grrr? Even if they're smiling under, grrr, you can't really do that, huh? Okay. Okay, oh my goodness. So, look at all that money. So, they're all like, grrr, wait, we're stuck inside on lockdown and we have these masks on. And we're cold and we're freezing and we don't have all our snacks. And these are the houses over here. We swam out here. And then here comes the money and the presents. Here you go. And the food. Probably some fish sticks in there. Some sort of a stimulus check. And all these grumpy gears are going to get their money and go back to their house and get on Amazon and order some sleds and some light up globes and some pianos and some other necessary things. Oh, the things you can think. Think of Peter the postman, who crosses the ice once every day and on Saturdays twice. I don't have anything to say about that one. Look at that. Don't try this, okay? If you have a big ball, don't put your goat on it and then sit on it and then put your fish on top of your head, okay? This is probably some sort of a public service announcement telling you don't do this, okay? Or you could, oh, see, these guys, either they've already fallen down or they never got up there. Yeah, definitely do not do that. I wouldn't even ride the goat and put the fish on my head. I wouldn't even let, well, the goat's going to ride it. The goat's going to ride everything. I know you guys got goats, some of y'all, and they probably crawl up all over you. Okay. These kids are very, very happy. They're cheering on this person and hoping they don't fall. And then this is some sort of a runway or a tent, whatever your imagination can conjure it up to be. And then what they say is, think, think. You can think anything you wish. Think a race on a horse on a ball with a fish. Kind of like that one. It's dangerous but funny. Dangerous. Very colorful. Alright, what do we got here? The candlestick is at the hairdresser, getting the hair dried. Oh, or maybe it's a chandelier. Oh, maybe the Who from Whoville is lighting the chandelier with the candle. Think of light, think of bright, think of stairs in the night. Finally, a rhyme we can get behind. Think of light, think of bright, think of stairs in the night. With all your might, don't fight. Much, much better. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. The nano chicken turned into a full chicken with all kinds of feathers. Look at that. Some sort of a chicken man with a Toucan Sam nose and pink hair. Think ship. Think up a long trip. Go visit the Vipper of Vip. Nope. Think a ship. Think up a long trip. Give a waiter a tip. Take a sip. Come on over here. I'll give you a tip. I don't know. I could just, but think of something that rhymes with it. It's better than vip, vip, vippity vip. Cool picture. Words. Like a bad taste in my mouth. Okay. Woo! What I love about Dr. Seuss is that things aren't logical and they don't make sense. I love BFG, Big Friendly Giant, and the words that he make up. It doesn't matter what words you use. It's the intention behind the words. These are awesome. All these guys got their hair did for some social event. And left, think of left. Well, they just like started that sentence in the middle of nowhere. And then the ball ran away with the spoon and it jumped up over the moon. I don't know what happened. Okay. And think about Beft. Why is it that Beft always goes to the left? Okay. I'm not responsible for these words. Think up some better ones. Okay? Okay, look at this. Wow, we could roll right on that. Oh my goodness. Mr. D could be driving that back there. And we'd be inside of here. Let's see, where would I be? Where would Cousin Crystal be? I think I will blow the tuba. And look at this. So everybody's in this picture. The dog with all of the poodle tails, and the key, the mouse running away with the key, and the snail with some sort of a hairless chicken in it. A pink boot. Look at that. A pink boot being carried by a mouse. Dancing fish. Oh, skateboarding elephants. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. Look at that. Skateboarding elephants. Oh, did you want to know what they have to say? Do I dare? And why is it so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Well, at least that rhymes a little bit better. Why do so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Look at that. It's a circle of who's. Think left and think right and think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think if only you try. I just don't know what to say. I tell you what. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. I'll give you big hugs like this. Too tight? Okay. Well, I was hugging you all at once. Like this. Give you kisses on the cheeks. Are you ticklish? Are you ticklish? I don't have to say like tickle. I'm friendly, really. Tickle, tickle. Just kidding. Love you. Cousin Crystal out.